Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com, and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and full review of the Lava Qpad e704 tablet. This tablet is a 7-inch tablet which has been recently launched on Lava, and this is how the package looks like. This tablet has been made available for a very affordable price out there in the market. We will tell you about that as well. Let's take a look over the package first of all before we do the unboxing. So it has got a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, and it is from Broadcom, not from MediaTek. It is a Broadcom chipset device. These are the pre-installed application, which is Opera Mini. You have WeChat, AirDroid will also come pre-installed. Hangama application is there. The antivirus application and Viber will also come pre-installed. And taking a look over the back side of the package, we can see the specification of this tablet. It is the Lava Qpad e704. It is running on Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, 1.2 GHz quad-core Broadcom processor. It has the chipset is BCM23550. I think it is the same chipset which we might have seen on the Zolo Q1000 Opus. And when it comes to the GPU, it is having a Video Core 5 GPU running at 430 MHz, which should be good for gaming. It has full high definition video playback supported at 1080p, 1 GB of RAM, 4 GB of internal memory, and you do have micro SD memory card as well. These are the frequencies at which it is supported. You do have support for SIM card as well on this device, and you have a 3.2 megapixel rear camera. I'm not sure whether it is an autofocus camera or not. We will test that. And you have a front camera which is a 1.2 megapixel. Oh no, it is a 0.3 megapixel front VGA camera. Pretty okay, not too great. I have actually tested the device as well. You have got 7-inch WSVGA display, that is 1024x600. It is an IPS display, so the viewing angle should be good, and we will show you that as well. We have 3500 mAh battery, which is non-removable. The back cover of the tablet cannot come out. It is kind of a metal finish, but it is not metal, it is plastic. And you have a Lava Zone application as well, which is an app store. So let's unbox this device, and before we unbox this, let me just show you the price. The price which is mentioned on the box is 10,499. However, this tablet is already available in the market for a price less than 10,000 rupees. The package content should include one tablet, one charger, one earphone, a quick start guide, warranty card, and a USB cable. So let's unbox it and see what we have in the package. So the first thing which we get in the package is the device itself, and there are other things as well. We will take a look over that later on. This is how the Lava Qpad tablet look like. As you can see, looks pretty good, pretty handy I would say. You can easily hold this tablet in one hand. The display is 7-inch, however the bezel is quite thick, but again that is something which we have seen earlier as well on these kind of tablets. So as far as the display is concerned, the display is an IPS display. I'm not sure it is an IPS LCD display, but viewing angles are pretty good, and it looks like it is an IPS LCD display, but I'm not completely sure. The viewing angles are definitely much better than other tablets which I have seen in the same price segment. This is one of the most affordable tablets from Lava, and they have launched at pretty affordable price point, I would say. The kind of build quality it has is again plastic, but again looks pretty premium in terms of the look at least. The back side is actually made up of plastic. It is finished in such a way that it gives you a feel of a metal, but this color will go away within some time. You have a 3.2 megapixel rear camera. It should be a fixed focus camera, I guess. You have a 3.5 audio jack. The power and sleep key is at the top. On this side you have the SIM card slot. It is a dual SIM tablet which supports voice calling as well, so you can insert 2 SIM card. Normal size SIM card will go inside. You have a micro SD memory card slot as well on this tablet. At the back side on the bottom you have the loudspeaker mesh. We will test the loudspeaker as well for this tablet. You have a micro USB port for data syncing and charging at the bottom again. And on this side you have the volume rocker, which is divided into two buttons, and it gives you good amount of feedback. However, pressing these buttons might be difficult at times. And the power and sleep key also gives you good amount of feedback. You do have a secondary microphone over here for noise cancellation and video chat, whereas the primary microphone is already there behind one of the speaker mesh, so that is there. And here we have the front. The front has a proximity sensor, I guess. So it does have a proximity sensor, and okay, this is the front camera, not the proximity sensor, and this device does not seem to have the proximity sensor, I guess. So the front camera is a VGA camera. It is 0.3 megapixel, and this is how the front display look like. So we will take a look over the tablet later on more closely. Let's take a look what we have in the package. So apart from the tablet, we have got the user guide for this tablet, the warranty certificate, the mic, okay, the headphone jack, the headphones. You get in-ear headphones within the package of this tablet. As you can see, these are the in-ear headphones. These are the standard ones which we have seen earlier on other Lava phones as well. So the sound quality is going to be okay, not too great, but again the build quality is definitely better. This is how the audio lead look like. You do have a module, a mic module and a button to pick the call, but there are no controls for the volume, so you cannot control the volume with these headphones. You will have to do it manually on the tablet itself. And here we have the micro USB cable for data syncing and charging, and we have a charger over here. The output current from the charger is 1 ampere. It is a 1 ampere charger, which should be good for this tablet, and these are all the things which we get in the tablet itself. So let's take a look over the tablet now. The package contents are already over, and there is nothing exciting, I would say, in the package. I was expecting a flip cover or something, a kind of a case for this tablet. Let me just remove this screen protection. A screen guard comes pre-installed on this tablet, but there is no additional screen guard which comes within the package. But once you remove this one, which I just removed, the overall experience as far as touchscreen is concerned will get better, because touchscreen experience get affected because of this screen guard which actually comes pre-installed on this device. So now it is much more smooth, and the display is also better in terms of the viewing angles. So this is how the UI look like. The UI is kind of stock Android, as you can see. Let's take a look over the settings. So settings, for example, are here on this device at the bottom. You can easily access them. Let me just go into settings now and show you the version of Android and other details of the tablet. So taking a look over the tablet, as far as the version of Android is concerned, it is running Android 4.2.2. and taking a look over the storage, it has 4 GB of internal storage, which is again not too high, but you do have the option of installing applications on the SD card as well. So in case you insert an SD card, you can change the default write disk from the phone storage to SD card. So you have 0.98 GB, which is part of the phone storage, and you have 1.68 GB available to the user. However, out of which around 669 MB is available because we have installed certain applications and games. Taking a look over the display part, we have the brightness over here, and I think, okay, yes, I assume that, and again this is true, that automatic brightness is not supported because we do not have the required ambient light sensor over here on this device. So you will have to adjust the brightness manually. Automatic brightness is not supported on this device. You have support for live wallpapers, static wallpapers, video wallpapers by default are not supported. Taking a look over the application scenario, let me just show you the application scenario as well. This device has 1 GB of RAM, and as of now the device is kind of idle. There are not too much of applications running in the background, so you get around 555 MB of RAM free, and 391 MB of RAM is being used. So this is the approximate amount of RAM which you will get, which is pretty good. But again, in case you install more applications and games, you will notice certain amount of UI lag, but that won't be a deal breaker. You still be able to use the tablet. So this is how the tablet looks like. Let me just talk about the form factor and the weight and dimensions of this tablet first of all. So talking about the tablet, this tablet is equally good to hold in one hand. You can hold it in one hand and carry it around with you. However, there is no case which comes within the package, but you can always buy it additionally from the market. As far as the weight of the tablet is concerned, I would say this tablet is pretty light in weight. I'm not sure about the exact weight, but it seems to be around 200 to 250 gram. Not very heavy tablet, I would say. Fairly thin as well in terms of the thickness as well, as you can see. So talking about the thickness and the other dimensions in actual, we are not sure about the exact thickness of this tablet, but again it is not very thin. It is around less than 1 centimeter, I would say, in terms of the thickness, which is pretty good. And you have rounded edges at the back side with plastic cover, which has a kind of a matte finish and a glossy look to it only. But this matte finish back cover actually provides you a much better grip when you hold this device in hand. As far as the resolution is concerned, the resolution is 1024 x 600. And again, it is not too great in terms of the pixel density, that is something I can say. And again, you might experience some problem on this device while using it occasionally, not all the time, but the overall performance of the tablet is pretty good. And this is one of the most affordable tablet with this kind of configuration which you can buy right now. It comes with a quad-core processor, and we will also show you how's the overall performance of this tablet. So let's start the review and let's talk about the other things of the tablet. Taking a look over the phone dialer, first of all, as you can see, the phone dialer does have the option of making a video call, which is good. You can go to the messaging application right away, you can dial any number, so which is good. When it comes to the messaging application, let me just show you the same. So the messaging application looks like this, as you can see, and under messaging application we can see that this is a kind of a stock Android interface which we see. Once you can create a new message, this is how the keyboard will look like. The keyboard is pretty big to type with, however continuous input or swipe to type is not supported. You can type either in the portrait mode or in the landscape mode, but again this tablet is not too big that you cannot type it with one hand. However, it will be difficult, but this tablet actually allows you to type it one hand. In case you have big hands and big fingers, then you can all easily type it in portrait mode. Either you hold it in the left hand or the right hand, it does not matter, but you can do it. But you do not have continuous input supported. You will have to install third-party keyboards in that case, in case you would like to use that functionality. So taking a look over the browser, let me just show you the browser as well, and let me just load my website, which is caddistreviews.com, and let's see how fast this device actually loads that website. The browser which we have on the device is again stock Android, nothing new in this department as well. So let's see how much time does it take to load caddistreviews.com. So it has loaded the website pretty quickly, I would say. As far as the browser is concerned, the kinetic scrolling is smooth, but it is not very smoother, I would say. It is kind of pinchy. To an extent, I can see some kind of lag on the screen, or you can say glitch when I scroll. It is not very smooth in terms of kinetic scrolling. However, pinch to zoom does work. It is not very fluid, but it does work. Panning is also supported, and double tap to zoom also works. So as far as browser is concerned, the browser has loaded the text pretty nicely and crisp. But again, if you read a document with large amount of text with this kind of pixel density, you might face some problems, especially if the text is too much for that screen. But for the website, it should be good. For normal web browsing, it is pretty good. Now here we have the hardware configuration for this device. The model number is Qpad e704, and you have got ARM V7 processor clocked at 1.2 GHz quad-core processor it is. And when we talk about the display resolution, the display resolution is 600 into 976 because this bottom bar actually at the bottom of the display has the touch capacitive keys for back menu and multitasking key. So it actually takes some part of the screen resolution. The effective resolution gets decreased. The GPU is video core 5 hardware GPU. And then when it comes to the sensors, let me just take a look over the sensors. The sensors are kind of very limited on this device, considering this device is a budget tablet. So it has accelerometer sensor, light and proximity sensor only. There are no additional sensor, including magnetic field sensor is also not there. So it will work for GPS navigation, but again not very precisely. That is something I can say. So talking about the other benchmark score, let me just show you the scores for the NinaMark and Antutu as well for this device. On Antutu benchmark, this device has scored a score of 14,999, which is a kind of an impressive score for a tablet of this kind of display size and this kind of a price. It is between Google Nexus 4 and Samsung Galaxy S2 in terms of the benchmark score. And if we take a look over the detail score, this is how the detail score look like for the UX, RAM, CPU, GPU and input and output operations, as you can see. On NinaMark, we have got a score of 42.6 FPS, which seems to be a pretty decent score for a device like this. And let's take a look now by playing some casual and medium graphic intensive games on this device, that how's the overall gaming performance of this device. When it comes to multitouch, this device supports around 5-point multitouch, as you can see. So So now we are playing this game called Temple Run OZ, and this game is running smoothly on this device. There is no problem as such. As far as touchscreen is concerned, the touchscreen is responsive. There is no issue with the touchscreen as well. The gravity sensor on the device is also working well, so there is no issue with that as well. The game is responsive, the overall graphics are responsive, touchscreen is working well. So you can easily play casual games like this and Temple Run 2 Subway Surfer as well on this device without any issues. So now we are playing this game called Frontline Commando D-Day, and one thing I can easily say is that the overall detailing of the graphics is not that much. Let's take a look over the gameplay. So the gameplay is smooth till now, there is no issue. I can play this game on this device without much of a problem. Aiming is not an issue. And when it comes to the touchscreen response is also pretty good. So in terms of graphics as well, I did not notice any frame lag till now, but there are certain over there. So in overall the gameplay is smooth, but you will notice slight amount of frame drops at times, but still you can play this game on this device, which is more important. So as you can see, we are right now running a high definition video from YouTube, and I can see the black bars on the top and the bottom. So the video does not get played in full screen on this device because of the different resolution. So as far as the quality of the video is concerned, it is playing in high definition, which is pretty good, and the overall loudness which comes from the loudspeaker is also pretty loud. Let me just increase the volume to full. So the overall volume of sound which comes out from the loudspeaker is pretty loud, not too loud, but it will also get muffled whenever you place the device like this on a table, because it is actually at the backside, but it will not get blocked. And as far as viewing angles are concerned, let me just show you the viewing angles as well. So if I play this video as of now, and if I show you the viewing angles, so you can see the video from extreme angles as well. So this device does support high definition video playback either from the YouTube or from a micro SD memory card or any other file which you have on the storage. Now as far as OTG is concerned, we have just connected an OTG flash drive with the device and it has not detected the same. So OTG seems not to be supported on this device, that is something I can say. The overall battery backup with the 3500 mAh battery is pretty okay for this device. You can get around 1 day battery backup with moderate usage, or if you are a heavy gamer, then you will get around 6 to 7 hours of battery backup, or around 5 to 6 hours of battery backup at times, especially when you play high definition games. So in all, this tablet is pretty good in terms of the overall battery backup you can get, but again, inserting SIM card into this device on both the slot, which actually will actually degrade the overall battery backup and decrease the overall battery backup to a comfortable level if you use both of the SIM card and 3G connectivity as well on this tablet. So that's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and full hands-on review of the Lava Qpad e704 tablet. We really like this tablet, and this tablet is pretty good in terms of the overall price at which it comes. The kind of features it offers is pretty good. The kind of camera it has is kind of basic, and let me just show you the camera as well before I end this review. So let me just take a photo. The camera interface is again kind of very basic. It is a fixed focus camera both from the rear as well as from the back side, so you don't expect much from the camera department on this tablet. Let me just take a photo right now of this subject over here. You do not have tap to focus, and the kind of photos you will get are going to be very average, not too great in terms of the details, as well as in terms of the colors they will not look so great. So in terms of the overall camera performance, the tablet is kind of disappointing, but apart from that, gaming is pretty good. If you don't use the camera on your tablet much, then this is the tablet to go for, because it will give you pretty good gaming performance, the kind of gaming performance you are looking for at this price point. That is something which we can tell you. So that's all from us. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.